Hello, welcome to this update for the U.S. and Canada. So let's see a few updates we had on this system crisscrossing the U.S. with severe weather and some critical fire danger plus some winter weather. So today is still Sunday, March 2nd, and shows this system already on the west. Some heavier snow possible in the Sierra Nevada, California, and Nevada, even Oregon. Some critical fire, western Texas and New Mexico, and some severe thunderstorms in the yellow possible, and some mixed precipitation on the west too. Day 2 shows this bigger area across New Mexico and Texas, and the panhandle of Oklahoma as well, Colorado and Kansas of critical fire danger, and still some heavy snow possible. Nevada, a few spots in Colorado, Wyoming, and some freeze rain possible, North Dakota and Minnesota as well. So please be aware those areas. And day 3 Tuesday already shows the heavy rain, flash flooding possible in the red in 2 spots, and the big area of severe storms possible in the yellow, and the green is just storms possible, some rain as well in the solid green, and there should be snow behind it possible in the Rockies and High Plains, some freeze rain possible into South Dakota, Minnesota, North Dakota still, some heavy snow possible Tuesday, Wisconsin into the UP of Michigan, as well as freezing rain in Ontario and New York, and a few spots with precipitation. So gotta watch closely these next few days, because especially like this everything, the severe weather, the fire danger, and the winter stuff. So in terms of heavy rain, just for Tuesday, we have a marginal and a slight risk. A marginal from Texas to Iowa and all the way east to North Carolina, and two slight risks. One in Iowa is spots of northern Missouri, and another one from southern Missouri to Georgia. So please be aware in those areas. And the main area here is this area further south because of the storms. So please stay safe. There's day 4 still in California, a marginal in the northeast as well for Wednesday. There's day 5 still in Southern California, a small marginal. So be aware there. The snowfall probabilities for today, Sunday, still very high in California and Nevada, a few spots there. Be careful. The mountains, day 2 in Utah and Colorado, Nevada still a few spots in southern Wyoming as well, and western Wyoming, especially Colorado into southern Wyoming, spotted to northern Arizona, Montana into British Columbia some. Day 3 shows in that one in Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan might have more snow, and even a snowflake or two into Minnesota and Iowa. Day 4 shows more there in Canada, in Ontario, and Quebec, but some in Michigan still, and in the west. Day 5 shows more the Rockies potentially. Day 6 calms down, except for a few spots there. Day 7, maybe a tiny bit in the northeast or the northwest. So be aware. For the rainfall, today Sunday, finally it shows day 1. So, and into Monday shows in the west that rain there and the snow in the mountains. But in terms of this blue here, most of this blue is snow, and that purple in the mountains. But in terms of just rain, shows some heavier rain there, close to 1 inch or something in Northern California into Washington. Not Washington, in Oregon. So be aware, and from these storms as well in Texas and Oklahoma. So be careful there. And they're close to like half of an inch, spots of Oklahoma, Texas, close to 1 inch. So yeah, stay safe. There's day 2, some more in the plains and the Rockies as well, more precipitation. This will be a mix of snow and rain during the Rockies, but for example, the storms in the plains just rain. So shows like Texas, into Oklahoma, and Kansas, some more rain, close to 1/2 of an inch to even 1 inch in a spot or two. So be aware. There's day 3 for Tuesday already shows more. Shows in Iowa 1.5 inch in a few spots, more in Arkansas, Missouri, those areas the south, like widespread areas of 1 inch or more. So be aware. Day 4 still shows more to the northeast in Canada and the east coast, but day 4 again, Thursday shows more in California there, and spots in Nevada too, uh, in those areas. So be aware. Day 5 Friday still shows there. In the plains, maybe some. Day 6 shows somewhere in the south again, and day 7 the southeast. So I'm kind of watching day 6 and day 7, and some in the northwest too. So the day 1 through 7 shows a lot, some mountains in the west, from the storms there and everything. So stay safe. There's the here. Let's see if it works. Before that, let's see the snow. Before that, because it's taking too long. So some potential snowfall amounts does show in the mountains in California more. Those areas there of snow in the highest peaks in Southern California, and some more in the Sierra Nevada, close to 12 inches. In some high peaks of Nevada, is showing close to 20 inches in a few spots. So be careful in Colorado too, and Utah, especially those higher peaks there, to 8 inches or more in some areas, and shows in Wisconsin there some 3 to 4 inches, and in a few other spots. So be aware. And now they do talk about some possible blizzard conditions. I'm not seeing that much snow in the forecast, but this wind will be absolutely crazy. So let's see. Multi-hazard storm for the plains, Midwest, and the South. Low pressure systems are expected to emerge to Central Plains Monday, intensifying near record strength for March as it moves into the Midwest towards the Great Lakes. Tuesday and Wednesday bring the threat of blizzard conditions, high winds, flash flooding, severe weather, dust storms, critical fire weather conditions to the nation's heartland. Hazards expected Monday through Wednesday. Blizzard conditions are possible around the cyclone's northwest side across parts of the Central Plains and Upper Midwest. Monday through Wednesday, the highest winds and critical fire weather expected central, southern, high plains, and respectively Monday and Tuesday, while flash flood and severe weather highlight across parts of the southern plains, mid-south, Corn Belt Monday and Tuesday. And then dangerous high wind potential, the combination of high wind and snow could reach to blizzard condition, low visibility near zero in the Central Plains and Midwest. Severe thunderstorms bring winds exceeding 60 mph locally. The plains and mid-south wind gusts close to 80 mph with very low relative humidity creates critical fire weather conditions across Monday and Tuesday near the southern high plains. Dust storm conditions with substantial lower visibility in the high plains as well. Widespread impacts expected where visibility is reduced due to blizzard, dust storm, or severe thunderstorm. Travel is not recommended. There is no safe place in a highway during a blizzard, dust storm, or severe thunderstorm. In areas of heavy rainfall, covers the roads, turn around, don't drown. Considering the high wind speed forecast, power outages are anticipated. So stay safe there. Please be careful those areas. So here for today, if it works, because this thing is so weird, shows like the internet is kind of weird. So it shows a slight risk was added for today in Oklahoma and parts of northeastern Texas, not northeastern, central northern Texas into the Panhandle, and a marginal risk as well. So be careful in those areas. Some 15% chance for damaging winds, those storms and hail, and hail 15% as well, and the 5% around it. So 15 wind and hail, and plus 5% tornado added. That small portion like southwestern Oklahoma and Texas, where all hazards are possible. So let's see. Actually, severe thunderstorms will be possible from eastern Texas Panhandle to western Oklahoma and western North Texas this afternoon and early evening. Large hail and severe gusts to the main threats, but a couple of tornadoes may also occur. So please just be careful for there. Have multiple ways to receive warnings and everything. Even though it's just a slight risk, it can be dangerous. So please just be aware. So here, as you can see, shows some lingering moisture in New Mexico, the Her storm or two, but then this grows to a big line of storms there, parts of northern Texas, even New Mexico and Oklahoma, and then the actual severe stuff might be on the southern side of this in Oklahoma and Texas later, because it shows like uh, some storms firing after the main line. So this, like in the evening, shows you can see kind of two separate lines and a more severe one behind. So please be careful those storms there. This goes, and Monday is not showing anything crazy, just the remnants of this to Monday morning still, and maybe a storm or two later still from this, but this doesn't go all the way to Tuesday. So it shows that lingering snow on the west and moisture. So please be aware there. There's like uh, there's some cape there right on that area of Oklahoma and Texas, but it's like very low. It's not that high. And later into Tuesday, into Monday night and Tuesday. Tuesday will be around the mid south, but Monday afternoon or something shows some cape there. But yeah, but this is today there. Close to 1,000 joules per kilogram in some spots of southwestern Oklahoma and Texas. So be careful. There's like uh, the dew point too shows like later this afternoon some 50s, some higher 50s there, even low 60s spots of Texas and Oklahoma right ahead of that those blues there, the colder air mass. So yeah, be careful those areas. And here I think this loaded, so the winter storm severity index already has like uh, moderate impacts possible next 3 days in those spots of the plains because of this system. This might update later. There might be a few majors added in a few spots in between, but please be careful. And also Nevada, the mountains in California. So day 2 here for Monday is also a slight risk from Texas to southern Kansas, so and a marginal too. So let's see. A rapidly developing line of thunderstorms will probably be accompanied with severe hail, damaging wind gusts, and perhaps a tornado or two across parts of southern plains Monday night, as this goes into Tuesday, Monday night. So be aware. And still by Monday morning, there will be some leftover from today's Sunday. So tornadoes 2% later into Monday night. Texas to southern Kansas, wind is 15 and 5%, so be aware. And hail too, so be careful there for Monday night into Tuesday. And finally, Tuesday is already an enhanced risk there. So like Louisiana, Mississippi, spots of Arkansas as well, and then there's the slight risk from East Texas to southern Missouri, and all the way east to Alabama. So there's this 30% chance of severe weather, and there's the margin as well, all the way to southern Nebraska. So please be careful. One or two organized lines or clusters of thunderstorm, perhaps a few supercells opposed with damaging winds, a few tornadoes and hail, primarily across parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and southeast, Tuesday through Tuesday night. So please be aware there. Let's just see this very quick. Latest model output remains a bit varied concerning the evolution motion significant upper mid-level trough, with generally forecast to be in the process of shifting across the east and southern Rockies Monday night into Monday into Tuesday morning, and however guidance still indicates they will remain progressive, like overspread much of the Mississippi Valley by the end of the period. In lower levels, broad deepening cycle which continue to evolve, with the center forecast to track from Kansas into the upper Midwest by 12 Wednesday. In the wake of a recent intrusion of dry, potential cool air associated with the surface region shifting east of the Atlantic seaboard, models indicate the influx of moisture of the Gulf Basin will affect eastward out of the cold front trailing the cyclone. However, northeast of the southeastern Great Plains into lower Mississippi Valley, moisture return may remain elevated above residual cool stable near the surface layer. Still, large-scale forcing and nascent destabilization probably be sufficient to support extensive severe storm development across the interior U.S. and a fairly broad area. Feliz conditional risk for severe storms, strength, flow, shear, evolving warm sector. So please be aware those areas for Wednesday, especially in the enhanced risk, have a way to receive warnings and a radio and everything. So please and have a plan to stay safe. So please be careful. And day 4, Wednesday, let's see if it loads, because I don't know why everything's so slow. So here it's still a 15% Wednesday from like Georgia to southern New Jersey. So be careful for Wednesday too. Those areas, especially for wind. This might be mainly some wind and a tornado or two possible. Might have some hail too. So stay safe. For Wednesday here, there's the SIPS model that shows a 30% chance of severe weather, even a small 45% between Mississippi and Alabama. So please be careful there. Thursday, and the Colorado State University with a bigger 45% and a 30% chance of severe weather, that hatched for potentially significant severe weather in that area. So please stay safe. And the Storm Prediction Center, there's Wednesday, the SIP still has there, just like the Storm Prediction Center, and the Colorado State University has too. So the SIPs has a 15% and a 10%, and the Colorado State University close to 15%. And after that, just watching some long range, the SIPs has like a small 10% on day 6, but nothing really that crazy. Maybe a storm or two, but I'm watching day 7 more along the Gulf of 15%. So yeah, but that's kind of far out. You shouldn't think about that right now. So there's week 3, more like to mid-March, supercell composite, still showing some higher values in the south there to watch, like after March 12 or something. But we'll still keep watching. This is around like March 22nd or something, March 16th to March 22nd. So we'll keep watching that and be aware. There's still the latest guidance here showing this cycle, this trough coming down. This is already like Tuesday night into Wednesday. So you see some stronger forcing there. There'll be the strong winds. I'll show you in a second in the other model there. So please stay safe. There's like the dew point still if it goes here. So here still shows this on Tuesday evening, some 60s dew points there, 62, some 50s, but it's not showing anything as crazy as it showed before, like 70s or something. It's just showing some 60s, but it does show like 65 dew points, 62. So yeah, stay safe. And a little bit later on Tuesday afternoon, some 67, and yes, but this will produce some stronger severe storms. So please stay safe from that. And one more thing we have here that's important is this like critical this fire weather today and throughout this week. So there's still a critical today, Sunday, March 2nd, Western Texas to New Mexico because of the winds there. So stay safe there. Don't burn anything whatsoever. Don't do anything that might even trigger a fire. It is very dangerous. We have fires now burning in North Carolina, right where the critical area was yesterday or before. So this is very serious. Please be careful there and be careful and evacuate from those fires in North Carolina and follow for local updates. But tomorrow is a very extreme day. So there's this big area of extreme fire danger, Western Texas and New Mexico, and critical and elevated. So the critical goes from southwestern New Mexico all the way to Kansas and choose like Western Texas as well. And there's the extreme from like westernmost Texas to central eastern New Mexico. So please stay safe. There's the elevator as well from Arizona to Oklahoma. So I won't read all of this because you waste too much time, but you can read this if you want. I'll show you the winds and the humidity in the model there, but please don't do anything that might be dangerous in terms of starting a fire. Please just stay safe and be careful with active fires too. So please warn others. In day 4 and day 3 are still there, still critical. The day 4 and day 3. So please stay safe. There are red flag warnings and blowing dust advisories. So be careful with dust storms as well. So here they have information about everything. This site is so good. So check on the description there the link about the red flag warning, the fire weather watch, especially later today into the extreme tomorrow, the high winds Sunday. Be careful with high winds as well, and into Tuesday's high winds as well, warm and gusty winds, and Pecos sky warn event. I don't really know what this is, but be aware. And shows, yeah, so if you click on the red flag warnings, you can see a bunch of important information: humidity, winds, impacts. So please just check this link, and no matter where you are on this country, you can see information about everything. Winter storm watch. So yeah, stay safe, and especially like some spots there have that blowing dust advisory. I don't think they have it now, but they did have it yesterday afternoon or this morning. So be careful. Don't drive in dust storms and stay safe. There, the wind gusts here still miles per hour. Array is strong there in western Texas. A few spots show some 59 mile per gust, spots of 45, 44, and New Mexico too. So stay safe. And also in the southwest, is slightly stronger. There's a few spots in Nevada, into California, and a few spots there, the mountains especially. So Sunday this goes and does grow a little bit into Utah there, those winds and Nevada. So be aware, some widespread 50s mile per gusts, 58, 52, some 46 mile per gusts, some 49. So yeah, in Arizona too. So stay safe. This goes and still strong Monday. At tomorrow's spots of like southernmost California and Arizona and into northern Mexico too. So beware. Monday this goes, but later into Monday afternoon and evening you will get very crazy. Some 54, 55 mile per gust, but a few spots in New Mexico to 71 mile per gust. And please be careful in those areas. So 49 mile per gust, 56, 66. So please be careful. Spots in California as well, Nevada, and other spots in Arizona. So stay safe. Alrighty, breezier in the plains, windier. So yeah, Monday into Tuesday, this goes, but it's alright. Yeah, this is Tuesday. So shows in Texas, Dallas already stronger. Some spots there, Western Texas too, in New Mexico. Some more 50s mile per gust. In Colorado, some 50s as well, as this uh, system is spinning there. But guess what will happen next into Tuesday evening? This massive thing here shows some winds in the plains near 75 mile per gust into the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma, spots in New Mexico, still in western Texas, Tuesday afternoon, and some 68 mile per gusts, 54 there, and in the mid-south, just the wind by itself, around some 51, 54 mile per gust, and other spots to 50. This is just the wind itself, it's not the wind from the thunderstorms themselves, which will be likely above 60 mile per gust. So, as please stay safe. And there's here like further north as well into Nebraska and Colorado, those areas, some 64 mile per gust, 53. So stay safe in those areas. This goes Tuesday there, and still by Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, shows some high gust in Kansas, still in Nebraska, spots there. Even still like 68 mile per gust shows in Alabama, those areas, even Tennessee, still some 70 mile per gust, and North Carolina, spots in Tennessee, close to 71, the Appalachians, so be careful there. And Wednesday, this goes still this big cycle, this big system by Wednesday afternoon. So mostly across uh, the mid-south, spots of the mid-Atlantic as well, Hargas in Iowa and Missouri, those areas more, and especially the Appalachians, and even to Florida. So Wednesday, Thursday, this goes there, shows like spots North Carolina still to Thursday evening, afternoon, spots the Great Lakes, stronger too, and then this goes there, still in the northeast later. Friday shows the 7 spots in New York, some 663 mile per gust, 57, 50. So please stay safe. The GFS is much weaker, just 51 mile per gust. The European was 63. But just be aware. And there's the icon too, shows a similar thing, and the icon is even stronger. So it's hard to know in which model to believe, but be aware those areas. And Thursday afternoon might get stronger in the southwest again. So the European Thursday evening or something. Does have in New Mexico some strong gusts in Arizona still, Southern California and Texas once again, into Colorado, especially near like Arizona and Utah. So be careful in Oregon too. So stay safe. Those winds. This goes March 6th, March 7th, and then goes away. Possibly some winds in Montana March 9th. And March 11th, the Europeans are like absolutely nasty things. March 11th, but we'll keep watching. That's far out. So stay safe in those areas. There's the icon too for Monday afternoon tomorrow. Those wings on Tuesday. The icon is like very crazy. It has like some 84 mile per gust between Texas and New Mexico Tuesday because of the system. This goes and yeah, so it might be the arc might be exaggerating a little bit, but it's possible. So please be careful there, and yeah, stay safe. There's the humidity in the southwest. It's quite low, especially like western Texas and New Mexico in the afternoon. So this is an 8%, 6% plus that wind, very critical fire dangers. So please stay safe. Still kind of dry on the east before this front comes. So stay safe there, and yeah, please be careful. Some potential snow as well. I showed you there from the National Weather Service, but let's see what the European has. It does have the European's kind of crazy. Some 12 inches in Wisconsin, 10 inches next 5 days, but just until uh, March 5th. Until Wednesday, just 3 inches, 2 inches in a few spots, 1 inch in Colorado, so some 9 inches in a few spots, some 6 inches, but until March 7th already shows nearly 13 inches, 14 inches in a few spots, the Europeans. So be aware, spots in Colorado too, but in a few spots in Nevada, the Europeans like to 34 inches, some more the Sierra Nevada too. So stay safe in those areas. Shows some in Montana and in Utah, the Central Mountains 14 inches, 13 inches, in Colorado some 10 inches, and other spots too in the mountains, some in northern New Mexico, and it has even down to Mexico there in Southern California, some 9 inches. So yeah, stay safe in Oregon too, in Washington, some to Montana, and does have some in the northern northeast into northern Maine, spots in New Hampshire as well, in Vermont, and some in New York in the Appalachians, but very little, so 1 inch or something. So stay safe. There's the GFS. The GFS has its own ideas too. Some 13 inches in northern Iowa next 5 days, some 9 inches there. In Michigan does have in Nebraska some 11 inches too, and it does have more across the west as well. There's the icon as well, shows like spots in Wisconsin to 8 inches, 14 inches, Michigan, not spots in Iowa. So yeah, be careful. The snow, and yeah, there's the herd that only goes until Tuesday, but the herd already has like 18 inches in the highest peaks of Colorado already by Tuesday. In Nevada, it has a lot in those areas, with specific spots to 25 inches in the next 24 hours already. 1 hour, no, one day and 15 hours. So in California too. So be careful. Those areas, the herd has those winds in Texas as well, and in California and Arizona. So be aware those winds. This goes and later into Monday does have those winds in New Mexico, into Texas. The herd is not too strong like the European and the icon. But I'm not sure about this because the European the icon is like very strong compared to the her, but it's high resolution. This more uh, realistic to go with. So I would trust this most likely, but just check all of them because the European might be a little bit more accurate there, but be aware. But later into Tuesday, the herd does strengthen up, especially into northern Colorado, has some 66 mile per gust, and you can see the width of this whole system here. This has stronger winds in Oklahoma too, Texas, spots in western Texas, of course, in New Mexico, and a lot in Colorado, all the way to South Dakota. So yeah, stay safe there. And but the herd that doesn't go until Tuesday afternoon because the peak of this will be around Tuesday afternoon, as you can see with the European. So we'll probably make more videos into Monday or Tuesday so that we can show Tuesday afternoon. So here the snow and ice, the ice, not really anything next 24 hours, but snow uh, does show more on the Rockies in the next 24 hours. This 48 hours, I think, yeah, and already finger two into the plains, but mostly in the west there. So yeah, but after that, this is until Tuesday 7 a.m. So of course after this there'll be a lot more there. So stay safe there. The wingers, like I showed you as well. So be aware those areas. Those temperatures still this afternoon warmer in the south. Those areas there. So be aware, but during the night still colder on the east and some -2 in the northeast. Interior spots in New Hampshire might be close to -8 Fahrenheit, some -5, some -3. So stay safe. Some 16, some teens and 20s, the mid Atlantic, some spots there. So yeah, especially some single digits, the Sierra Nevada in the highest elevations there, and the Rockies. There's the maximum temperatures Monday, especially in Texas. Some 80s into southernmost Florida too, and some 50s all the way to South Dakota. Cold in the Rockies still, and the Northeast. Some lower 20s and things. So be aware. For Monday night, Tuesday morning, still some single digits in the Northeast, or even less. Some 30s down to North Carolina, and there shows some 20s and 30s in the west and some lower things there in the Rockies. So I think I showed this. Yes, good. So if I manage to click on day 3 here, good. So Tuesday afternoon does show some 80s in the west coast of Florida, some 70s, and 80s in southern Texas, some 70s in the south, some 40s. No, there is some 20s in the Rockies and in the northern plains, and some 30s there in the northern plains too. The northeast a little bit better. There's day 3 for Wednesday. It shows slightly colder there. Wednesday morning, the plains in those areas some 20s, teens. In the northern plains, the Rockies, some single digits spots in the Rockies. There's day 4 afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, shows some 80s in Florida still, some 70s in the south. There, the minimum temperatures Thursday morning shows more widespread 20s there and some 30s spots of the Midwest, some teens in the north, and some 20s and teens the west as well, and some lower teens the high elevations, and still by Thursday afternoon warmer in Texas and in Florida and the southwest, and Friday morning still some very low teens in the north and some 20s and 30s in the northeast, some single digits in the mountains in California, and some 20s teens in the Rockies. And then still by Friday afternoon, some 80s in southern Texas, some 70s in the south, colder in the north still, and in the Rockies. So be aware. There's day 6, Saturday, still very cold in the Rockies, in the plains, northern plains, and the northeast, those things and everything. And still by Saturday afternoon, March 8th, some is um, close to 83 in Florida, now spots some 70s in the south, southwest, and some 30s in the northeast. So stay safe in those areas, and please be careful. Just to give you a general view on what the system might look like. So Sunday, Monday shows that snow in the Rockies. Then Tuesday starts this big storm there, especially at Tuesday evening, to Tuesday afternoon. Those very strong severe storms. This goes, and the northern parties that snow and kind of blizzard, those high winds, this goes and into Canada. So we'll just start. We're just about to talk about Canada. So by Wednesday, alright, shows some snow into southern Ontario and some freezing rain in a few spots into Wednesday night, as well into Ontario and Quebec. And Thursday still snow in Ontario and Quebec, and then this goes, and this will before that, there might be a little bit of snow spots in Atlanta, Canada, uh, Tuesday night, but this goes and this season starts affecting Atlanta, Canada later, Wednesday night to Thursday, and this goes there Thursday afternoon. More ice in Atlanta, Canada, and more snow as well. This goes and more snow later further northeast, and still some slight snow clippers later by March 10th in British Columbia and Alberta. Saskatchewan still shows some snow, and then does show March 11th in Manitoba. This goes into Ontario. Does show some ice again in New Brunswick, Quebec, March 13th, and more snow later. This March 16th, but this is too far out. So yeah, stay safe there. Especially that snow. So this the GFS. This goes this system. Alright, Wednesdays some snow in southern Canada. This goes especially heavier Ontario to Quebec, and some ice in between as well. Thursday more snow in Quebec later, and this just kind of continues in central northern Quebec. So stay safe, please be aware. Those areas too. There, the wingus too. That shows this goes there first, the European. So this goes, and that shows stronger gusts in Lake Superior Wednesday. This goes in Quebec in a few spots, but that show into Friday. Alright, and Thursday night, March 6, gustier and 75 gamer per gust, not a spots there. So be aware there. Friday, this goes March Atlantic Canada, shows March 8th there, not Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. This goes and potentially some into March 11th, and this goes there March watch later. So stay safe, especially if there's like snow and wind at the same time in a few spots there. So stay safe, and please be careful. But now some snowfall potential amounts, so where here it's in inches already. So this shows like until Thursday the 7th. Yeah, March 7th. There is more in Ontario spots there, and this is once again in inches. Here shows some 40 centimeters spots in Ontario and Quebec. Quebec some 30 30 to 34 centimeters, so be aware there. Spots central Quebec as well, and New Brunswick some 2 centimeters, a little bit in Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, Labrador, but not that much. But this here is the main area for concern. So stay safe and a few snow systems there on the west as well. Some snow in Alaska, spots of Alberta, British Columbia, especially western Alaska. Those rounds of snow show some of central Alaska in the outer ranks. No, Outer Banks, Southern Alaska, sorry, I confused that. Somewhere in Southern Alaska, especially those mountains there. But yeah, be aware, especially on the coast of Western Alaska. So stay safe, and yeah, and there's the icon too, slightly different amounts, but does have a similar thing too, some 36 centimeters, the GFS, some 40 there. I think I just showed you the GFS, I'm not sure. Yeah, because the Europeans like some 41 as well, 32, it's more spread out. So yeah, stay safe in this system. The temperature still cold in many areas, especially because I showed you the cold in the northeast, and this cold is coming from Canada. So in Canada, it's minus 26, minus 23, and so very cold tonight to Monday. This air mass in Quebec and Ontario, a little bit better, but still negative temperatures in the west, southwest, and cold in Nunavut, northwestern territories. This goes there, and still Tuesday, spots Saskatchewan. No, not Saskatchewan. I'm sorry, I'm kind of sleeping today. But does show like some minus 22, some minus 24 in the mountains in Alberta. It's although it's minus 30 is still in Nunavut. So beware, especially the wind chills too, because winter's still not over there. Not even the northern US. So yeah, beware some minus 30s in northern Quebec as well. Spots near Hudson Bay. So March 5th, this goes March 6th, and the main cold remains northwestern territories and Nunavut, but those occasional colder temperatures in Ontario and Quebec as well. But in the far south, there are still some minus 18 in a few spots. In the far southwest is very true, but the north, like northwest, very cold. So March 9th, March 10th, still cold. March 12th shows more there on the west, more spots potentially. And then March 13th, 14th, still cold. So yeah, stay safe, be aware. A wind shows in southern Alaska, central Alaska, in a few mountains there. So this goes, and from the system from the US might cause southern Ontario stronger gusts, some 81 km per gust Thursday. This goes might be slightly stronger into Quebec in a few spots Friday afternoon. Then this goes Nova Scotia, not that much, but also more Newfoundland and St. Pierre Miquelon, and more spots there, Northern Labrador. So Friday this goes, and we'll get a kind of stronger in Nova Scotia before Newfoundland. So this goes there, and after Newfoundland show, so that show March 8th Nova Scotia, some more New Brunswick as well. That's straight in between Quebec, yeah, that are Quebec. So yeah, stay safe, Labrador. This goes. Potential some stronger uh, southern Alberta and Saskatchewan, March 9th, a few spots there. This goes, and like the rest is too far out. So stay safe, especially Quebec and Ontario. There's snow coming, plus uh, that's possible ice, and the US of course. So here there's the GFS forces the freeze rain, but just to have an idea of what it might look like. So this goes there, and the GFS does have some like northern Minnesota, spotted of Canada, by like So it doesn't show the date here, but yes, most likely it does show. So this March 6th. So March 5th is Wednesday, and so it shows this Ice Tuesday in the northern Midwest. Each Wednesday shows a lot in Atlantic Canada, and we'll keep watching for later on. But please stay safe, and there's the snow as well. So please be careful, beware of the severe weather, the fire, and the storms and everything. And check the links in the description. Stay safe.